Thanks for joining us here on This Week in Agribusiness. As we came through 2020, we had a lot of folks who weren't able to get out and meet with the people we typically meet with at farm events and meetings across the country. Well, 2021 is going to change that. The half century of progress is coming back in August of this year. It's a great time to catch up with friends you haven't seen in a while, like Max with his friend Dave Gentry.
Oh, Mike, you bet. We are looking forward to what's happening at the end of August. Everything looks like it's green lights for the half century of progress 2021. And Dave Gentry joins us. Dave helps wake up the folks in Champaign, Illinois every morning on DWS Radio. And I think you've been to just about every half century show, haven't you?
Every one of them.
Think of the pent-up excitement. Think of, after
I
everybody...
am. We've been parked inside for months around here, and everybody's really getting antsy to get out and do something. So this is ideal.
Now, men and women have had 2 years to work in their shops, to pull tractors out of fence rows, cut trees out of tractors, and to fix them up. And so many people, as you know, have that one goal in mind: get it to Rantoul, Illinois.
That's correct. And I've got to get mine gathered up and get it ready to go up there too. So we've got a lot to do.
You know, a good friend of mine, Charlie McCarty, who you know was at the show a couple of years ago, and he looked around and he said, I think this is the happiest place on the planet.
That's probably true.
You were the guy, I think, who dubbed it the Disney World of Agriculture.
That's right.
There's so much going on there.
There really is, and it's going to be a little different this year. We're going to use a different building for part of it, but for storage and things like that, we're still going to do everything out in front of Hangar 2, the way I understand it. So that's going to be good. A lot of things are going to be there, and it's just going to be a lot of action up at the old Rantoul Air Base, as we call it.
That old air base affords us a great location. First of all, it's expansive. There is the room for the field demonstrations. There's room for people to get out and wander and to really see what's going on. But there are so many things happening at one time. It really is kind of a three-ring circus.
It really is. And when Darius was around, it was indeed a three-ring circus. I used to call him the P.T. Barnum of Penfield for a reason.
Yeah, the late Mr. Harms, who farmed in the area, one of several farmers working together. That's one thing that I really enjoy about this show. These are actual producers, joined by some others who really make it happen out there at Rantoul each year.
As you get closer to retirement, too, they find more and more things for you to do, so it eases the transition.
There are people from all walks of life who come to this show. There's a surgeon from Chicago who drives down by himself. I've seen him there. He's come up to talk to me. There are people to milk cows in the state of Maine. There are industrialists who come from California. They're all drawn to this old equipment to see it work in the field.
Yeah. Everybody's got an old tractor in the family, something like that grandpa had or dad had, or it's still in the family. And they want to recreate that and get that out there and use it.
The one thing I've noticed too, David, it becomes an educational experience for families who attend. Quite often you'll see 3 generations riding right there on the same utility vehicle to see the show.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You'll see some kind of unique designs too on extra seats and things like that on some of these tractors too. So, and on some of the things they used to go around the golf cart, what's supposed to be like a golf cart for a lot of these folks. They put some extra things on there. It's kind of fun to see.
Yeah, they do trick these things out a little bit in their shops, and some will do that to their tractors. You know, there's the fellow who comes from many miles away every year with the old case, I think it's a Case VAC, with the chicken roost on it, and he puts the rubber chickens on it.
Yeah, he does. It's always there.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you there. I think you'll be joining me, hopefully on Saturday afternoon. We'll be doing a stage show there at the Half Century of Progress. I believe that would be the 28th of August. The show opens on the 26th and runs through the 29th.
I've been tuning up, ready to sing. So, whatever you need during the show is fine.
We may need to adjust that schedule a little bit.
That's what I thought.
We'll see you along the way. Have a good summer.
Okay, Max.
Dave Gentry on the radio at DWS, 1400 on the dial, Champaign, Illinois. One of the guys who really helps it make it happen, we should say, at the Half Century of Progress.
Well, thank you, Max. It is fun to get excited about the half century of progress, and I know at a farm show you like to see a cloud of dust as the work is getting done, but Greg,
yes,
these farmers could use a shot of rain, particularly in the northern plains.
Yeah, way too dusty up there, and I tell you, coming off 100-degree heat over parts of the Dakotas as well. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that drought monitor coming out late last week, and there it is. Very little significant change, by the way, into the northern Corn Belt areas from Michigan into northern Iowa. There is the bullseye up across the Dakotas. Little change across the west and southwestern part of the country. The plains better. Sections of the central and southern Corn Belt coming off recent rain better. Note the expanding dryness issues as well in the Carolinas and southern mid-Atlantic region.
Well, that's the thing, Greg, as you look at that southeast area, as we get into summer, tropical moisture starts to pick up. Are they going to get some moisture?
Yeah, they should see some drought improvement there. If you were to pencil in a line from about Michigan to Texas and points east, I think we'll see generally okay moisture and probably several remnant systems to come in to that part of the country. The issues are playing out through Michigan, more so Wisconsin, northern Illinois, points north and west as we get deeper into the summertime season around here as well. So anticipating an expanding dryness and drought-ridden weather pattern. Same with the central and southern plains despite recent improvement. At least the monsoon season is setting here the next week to 10 days. Moisture chances there.
So coming all across the southwest?
Yeah, yes, so pretty robust, and so that will generate some localized drought improvement.
All right, things to watch for. We'll be back for more with Greg Solier. Folks, stay with us on This Week in Agribusiness.